loading snacks.
What it do, snackers, snackettes, and snack X's? It's your boy Gage. I'm here with Sin and with jokes. You are now tuned in to Low Snacks Weekly, where we get together once a week and we talk about all kinds of things that are happening in pop culture. And today,
Today?
we're gonna do the namesake. We're gonna talk about food. We're gonna talk about food. Oh, we talking about food. We're also gonna talk about a new console that was announced.
A new console.
Yeah, which should be very interesting. It should be very interesting. We're definitely going to get to that. But first, jokes, you have a job to do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Leah, food.
We're going to do some food.
Yeah. While Jokes is getting his job done, I want you all to know that link you see that just popped up on screen is in fact our Beacons link, and that by clicking on that link, it will take you to a page that allows you to get to just about every single thing that Loading Snacks does. That would include Patreon, which we are going through the motions of making some changes, soon to be announced. Very excited about that. It includes our MCU chat. Please keep your eyes peeled. The spoiler section for the new Thor movie will go up soon. I want you to know that if you intend to see it and be able to speak about it without spoiling it for other people, MCU chat is going to be the place where you want to be, because that'll be the safe space to speak about it in. Speaking of spoiler boys!
Spoiler boys!
Hey, listen, new episode of Spoiler Boys is live for the 4th episode of Miss Marvel. You can catch that across your streaming, your podcast streaming services, your favorite listening service. That includes Anchor, that includes Spotify. I highly recommend you check that out. We dig really, really deep into some of the things that are happening. We make some really good, I think, efficient guesses about where the show is going and what it might mean to the overall universe that is the MCU. We're very much looking forward to Wednesday's show.
Yes.
But yes, absolutely make sure you check out Spoiler Boys. Check out our discussion on this most Team Kamran, huh? On Miss Marvel and how that's going. You know what? I'm not gonna fight with you about this, Leah. I kind of like this Red Dagger dude, though, a little bit, and I like Bruno. I just going. I like Bruno.
Guy. Bruno's my guy.
He's the goodest guy. Yeah. So again, in there you can also find our wrestling chat. New episode of The Finisher went up not too long ago. Jokes, give me a little bit of insight.
The last episode, me and Marcus pretty much gave our review for Forbidden Door, which was AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling's pay-per-view. One of the most anticipated events of the year. We gave our 2 cents. Just know, if you're a wrestling fan, honestly, if you haven't watched wrestling in some time, and Sin can attest to this, that show was really, really good.
It was. The more it went on, the better it got.
Listen, hey Sin, don't.
Hey, bro, I did not know a single soul out there but Chris Jericho. And and look,
no, you did. You knew Billy Gunn too. You had a question.
I was like, hold on, is that Billy
Gunn?
But no, it was good. Had a great time watching it with the fellas. Freshly Squeezed, that's my guy.
There you go.
Freshly Squeezed, that's my guy.
All right, so Sam's back into wrestling now. Enjoy that.
No, I'm not. But
no.
I don't mind jumping in and watching the pay-per-views with him. That's fun, cool. But I'm not tuning in every week.
Listen, bro, I like the movie Men in Tights too. It's okay for you to like the Men in Tights. You know what I'm saying? It's a good movie. There's also anime chat. Sin, tell the people what's happening in anime chat.
This week we're running our collector's Pokedex. We're asking everybody to share something from their anime collection, shirts, keychain, doesn't matter. Just share it with the group, where you picked it up, why you got it, stuff like that. Also, our Thriller Park on Thursdays at 8:00. We finished the race last week. I was correct in who the killer was.
Yes, you were.
Jokes was way off, but it was still a
Because I
good time.
wasn't trying to make it seem like it was the typical person, but it ended up being the typical person.
Nah, I think you really thought who it was. But this week we're watching Marcus's pick, which is Nana's Treasure. I think that's what
Oh
it's
yeah, we all have
right
question
here.
marks about.
Yeah, it's a Marcus pick. It's a thriller, so we're gonna see how this goes. Starting on Thursday with the first 2 episodes, 8 o'clock. So let's see
Yo,
how
why
that
you
goes.
giving? Why I don't understand why you know what I'm saying? Why you talking about a Marcus pick like that?
Because last time Marcus recommended something for me, it didn't go too well.
Oh.
He's kind of like broke even, so we'll see if
This is going to tip in one direction.
Yeah, this is redemption arc.
I mean, it could go really well, is what you're saying. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. He's broke even at this point, so we'll see. But if it's bad, you know I'm gonna fry him. So
Hey, listen, please do. Is there a bet on the table? Did I miss something?
no bet.
All right, well, that's less eventful.
That could change though. Now that you've said that.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Go ahead and bet Marcus, because Marcus is not on a good streak when it comes time for betting. So,
you are right, because he
probably want to do that.
Ooh, Forbidden Door was bad for him.
Yeah, so I heard.
That was a night of swinging misses for Marcus.
I heard. What's wrong, Marcus? What's going on these days, bro? What's the problem is? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I didn't ask for mine to be chosen. It was the roll of the wheel.
You picked it though. The wheel just picked the
into the wheel.
Yeah, it was just a matter of when it was going to be your pick, right? Is that what that means?
Yep,
That's
exactly.
That's all it was.
That work?
Yep.
Okay. Anime votes coming up.
Yes.
Thursday.
Yes.
What is happening Thursday?
Thursday is season 1, episode 3, which is Akira.
Ooh.
Cult classic. So that'll be going up on Thursday, so y'all can revisit episode 3, season 1 then, as we're in production with season 2. So looking forward to it.
Creating controversy to create cash. I mean, you mean spending your money on buying the pay-per-views for me? If that's what you're talking about, then that is perfectly fine.
Yeah, you are creating additional cash flow for Jokes, is what it sounds like. I don't know what that means. Speaking of Thursday, Jokes.
Yes, sir.
What else is happening Thursday?
There's a couple of things, but my birthday is going to be on Thursday. Yeah.
Party over there.
But also, which honestly is a little more important, even for me, is I'm going to be able to see Thor on Thursday.
I mean, is that more important than your birthday? Is that like the best birthday gift ever? Is that what you're saying?
I guess it was originally supposed to be Black Panther, which was going to be super dope. But obviously they pushed it back, so we get Thor. So I'm still happy with Thor, though. It could have been worse, I guess. I mean, I guess. Right. I mean, all the MCU stuff is pretty solid, so I'm good either way.
Okay. You're pretty excited about going to see Thor on Thursday?
Thor on Thursday.
It's a real thing. It's definitely a real thing. All right. Cool. Saying you got a job to do.
Yeah, so let's shout out our top tier patrons, starting with Anthony Cunningham, Marcus Houston, Susan Dortch, Tyrone Carson, and Meticulous Skin. Thank you very much. We truly, truly appreciate it.
It's very true. We do. We greatly appreciate you. Listen, do you all want to have a discussion first, or do you want to have a fight first?
Let's do the fight. Oh.
The fight's going to be fun.
Now, Sin says discussion. Joke says fight. With rock, paper, scissors for it?
Well, Leah chimed in. She said fight.
Let's go, Sin.
Everybody says fight.
Fight. Everybody wants to fight.
So give the people what they want. Fight.
Nobody wants
to talk, I love it.
What up, Mills? All right. Y'all ready for this?
Let's go for it.
Oh, Zayna said fight. I want you to watch this video very carefully. Okay? Okay? Here we go.
The top 3 pizza chains of all time. At number 3, we have Little Caesars. Now, I'm not saying it's the best tasting pizza out here, but it's a great combination of budget and taste. These little $5 hot and readies have gotten many of us through tough times, so it's on the list. Deal with it. At number 2, we have California Pizza. They make the list because of the unique combinations you're not going to find anywhere else, and they're a little bougie. I get it, but you know what? Fuck it. We need to be bougie every once in a while. They're on the list. And at number 1, we have Domino's. Now listen here. I don't want to hear your fucking voice about Pizza Hut. What about Pizza Hut? What about... Don't even fucking say Papa John's in my fucking presence. Domino's is the quintessential pizza experience, and I don't want to hear you run your dirty little mouth about anything else.
You'll throw your whole trash ass list.
I'm sorry, I had to send that to y'all.
Bullshit.
Hey, Tatiana said Little Caesars over CPK, blasphemous. Leah said none of those pizzas. Dwayne said not sure how you could have left me off this one. You know I'm the pizza guy. Zayna said he is so aggressive. Dr. Who said trash. So the whole list is trash.
Oh, Domino's fine, but no, sir. the rest of your list, ball it up and chuck it. I'm sorry.
All right, let's take a pause real quick. Let's congratulate J. Robert Deans for finishing Kenobi.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Glad you finished it. Tatiana said she want to fight the narrator. I mean, holy smokes. All right, so listen. Sin, what are the top 3 best pizza chains?
Chains.
Anthony, Domino's is not trash.
No, it is not. Domino's can stay exactly where it is. I am perfectly fine with that.
J. Robert said nowhere near here. No, Lido's throw the list away. First and foremost, Lido's joint is too thin and there's too much chalk on the bottom of their pizza. We're not eating chalk. We're eating pizza.
No Lido's.
I'm just saying. They don't have any crust. Pizza needs crust. I can't even hear that. Enlighten us. By the way, before we dig too deep into this, I want you all to understand that apparently Sin's favorite food is pizza.
Mm-hmm. Lord, here we go with this. Yes, it is.
I didn't say anything else.
That's it. That's all he said. Okay. He was ready for that to go in a different direction.
I was.
Because he knows there's something to it.
Yes.
But I wasn't going to go there. I was just letting people know.
Fair enough.
Hey, Cuddy, I think he actually does do radio.
No, he does. He does.
Yeah, he's an actual voiceover guy.
Yeah.
That's his job, but he does this type of stuff on the side for fun. But no, he's a voiceover.
They're gonna Robert Dean right there with it.
I never heard of Poopatellas.
Neither have I.
Is that a chain? Where are they? How do they get found? If you've only ever seen one, it's not a chain. It doesn't count. Correct, J. Robert Deans. Sin doesn't eat cheese. Yes, Doctor, some folks do like things crust. There's nothing wrong with thin crust pizza, but pizza itself should have a crust around it. Oh, Zayna, Lita, that's so good, but the fact that Bocelli's and Chuck E. Cheese is not on the list is rude. Fact.
Hey, it's top 3.
Bocelli's is good. Chuck E. Cheese.
Sam, what's the rundown?
Let's see. Coal Fire's up there. Who else? Coal Fire. What's the one I'm thinking of? Marco's. And the nostalgia me wants to say Pizza Hut.
Nah, you can leave it off the list. You can leave it off the list.
I mean, Pizza Hut wouldn't make my. I don't know if I know 10 pizza joints. They definitely not in my top 5. Zayna, don't be offended. It's kind of what you sound like. J. Robert Dean said off topic, last 3 of Kenobi were super solid and easily better than either the J.J. Abrams movies. All right. Listen, right now, you're not getting me off these pizza rails. We could do that later. Miller says, the Miller boys say Little Caesars is number 1. It beats all. Even dropped on the street and ran over. It's better than Domino's.
Yeah. I don't know about that. No.
Definitely not true.
I will give
listen,
you that.
I like Little Caesars pizza. Mostly, I like their price. Secondly, I like their breadsticks and their sauce. But realistically, Little Caesars pizza tastes like it comes from a place that has there are mice that live there. Like that's just what it
It
like.
Oh,
tastes
how
like a
you gotta do
$5
that?
pizza. It tastes
It
like a
tastes
five
like
dollar pizza.
It tastes
Yeah,
like cardboard box $5
yeah,
pizza, but it's $5 pizza. So it's like,
You
exactly.
know what you're getting.
yeah, and like you could just go and get a Tombstone
Elementary school pizza.
and throw that joint in the oven, and it'll crush a Little Caesars
Oh
any
shit.
day.
Elio's Jones.
Because Costco's
Throw them
pizza is
Jones in the
kind of a
oven.
chain. Ben, I wouldn't say that Costco counts as a chain. Leah said elementary school pizza.
That's-
Marcus said Uno's. Nobody said Sabaros.
I like it Sabaros, but
It's
I
all
wouldn't put
right.
it on my. I wouldn't put it like
PK
on my
has some fire
Southwest.
pizza that you won't get anywhere else, and they use oven similar to a brick oven. Again, like I'm
Dough
cool with
rollers, love
CPK
them.
being on the list because you can get that pizza variety. But I'm gonna be
Mhm.
honest with you. When I'm thinking pizza, I'm not really thinking outside the. I'm not even really looking for outside the box. Like when I'm like,
Hmm.
"Ooh, I really want some pizza." It's only a couple things
Yeah.
I'm looking for: cheese, pepperoni, sausage, ham, bacon, maybe Hawaiian, honey barbecue, chicken, and bacon.
You know what?
Nobody's honey barbecue chicken and bacon is better than Domino's.
What I said?
Period.
I said coal
Uh,
fire. I
Mod
said
pizza is not bad.
my pizza's
Mom and
not
pop
bad.
spots beat chain pizza.
And
I'm
pizza
not gonna
is a good
argue
one.
with that, Doctor Who. I listen. Burgers, fries, pizza. You're gonna get, in my opinion, the best burgers, fries, and pizza from your local bowling alley. Period. Bowling alley food is incredible, but they're not chain. So beneath the sidewalk joint in Philly.
It's not a chain, I take it though. It's just a mom and pop's joint. I
Hey,
mean, don't
Robert
get me
Dean
wrong,
said my
mom and pop's
problem being
joints,
diabetic
mostly any of
can't
them
eat
joints you
normal
walk into
pizza.
are pretty much fire. Like I don't think I've been to a mom and pop's where it's been bad, I guess would be the way to say it.
Yeah, because it's just because you. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's just pizza. So J. Robert Dean's can't eat normal pizza, which is cool. Again, I'm not sure that I would count Wegmans as a chain.
No,
Uh,
no, no, no. Their
I
pizza
like
is
Wegmans
their pizza is
pizza.
good, but yeah,
I just
doesn't
got
count.
mad when they shrunk their pizzas. Like I remember when you used to go get their whole pizza, like them joints used to be gigantic, and then all of a sudden, I'll never forget the day I went in there to go grab a couple slices, and them joints just got shrunk so bad. Same price, and they shrunk the
cool.
hell out of them joints.
I mean, they did the same thing, bro. When's the last time you bought a Gatorade? Them bottles are smaller.
I
Everything's
haven't had
smaller.
Gatorade in
They
a minute
shrunk. They
now.
shrunk the size of everything. Like within the last year and a half, everything shrunk in size. I okay. Jokes. What's your top three?
I'm good with Domino's. I'm
Okay.
perfectly fine with that. Number two, Tatiana actually bought a one that I would say within the last couple of years that we've been frequent a lot is Vocelli's.
Yeah.
Vocelli's is pretty solid. Number three, mm,
Mm.
other than those, the only other one that I personally frequent outside of that would be Three Brothers. And I would say for me, they're not my go-to, but I do like Three Brothers pizza though.
Mm. Three Brothers.
Haven't had it in a
Yeah,
minute, but
I don't
that's
think
solid.
I would. I mean, look, I'm pretty. Here's the thing. I'm gonna always, generally speaking, judge pizza based on the crust.
Mm-hmm.
I think Papa John's has the best crust out. Soft and pillowy and dough. Like it's
Gotta
incredible
say it
crust.
like
That's
him.
why their breadsticks are so good. And Domino's is probably right behind them in terms of crust. I only like Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza. I think everything else they make is pretty much
I just want the
garbage.
breadsticks from Pizza Hut. That's it.
I used to think their breadsticks were good. Turns out I was wrong.
I love their pan crust pizzas. That's all I get when I go to them.
It's just
Yeah.
there's so much
With the
grease
buttery,
on the
with the
bottom of the. It just I don't know. It just does. I don't know. It's just something about it. Um, I mean, I don't. What I do like about Lido's is how sweet their sauce is. Like their sauce is really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
it's too sweet.
I can
Um,
eat I can eat Lido's pizza every day, but it's still like I would prefer a Domino's pizza over Lido's pizza, even though I like Lido's pizza.
I feel like I'm being cheated out of my pizza when I get Litos. Like I know, like it's rectangle, it's square, whatever. So technically, I guess there's the same amount of pizza, but it's so thin that I feel like what they charge you for what you actually get isn't like. Listen, it's a great it's great marketing. Like it's great for their margins. I'm just saying as a whole, like it's just something about that don't quite seem right for me. Yeah, J. Robert Deans, you missed it. I'll play it again. It's not that long a video. You want to see the video?
Yeah,
I'll play the
see it.
video again. Let's do
Sure,
it again.
yeah.
I might say Papa John's is garbage. Their crust has too much sugar, and their board has too much racism. Hey, listen.
Oh.
I didn't say that I
As a
frequent
company.
I didn't say I frequent them, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Their racism has nothing to do with the flavor or the pillow in their crust, bruh. There's some pillow in that crust. That's like me saying that R. Kelly didn't make good music, even though. and I'm and I'm not gonna say it. Because R. Kelly made great music. Even if right now, then for a very long time, it's been very difficult for me to even listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He got bops, bro.
Oh, he does. Plain and simple.
What?
It's just a fact.
From 12 Place through the Chocolate Factory, he got bops. Oh,
Yes.
the bump and grind guy.
Yes.
Yes, but let's not refer to him.
Now I can nope. See that joint like nope. Going away.
Oh man. Let me play this video again. This one's for you, J. Robert Dean.
The top 3 pizza chains of all time. At number 3, we have Little Caesars. Now, I'm not saying it's the best tasting pizza out here, but it's a great combination of budget and taste. These little $5 hot and readies have got many of us through tough times, so it's on the list. Deal with it. At number 2, we have California Pizza. They make the list because of the unique combinations you're not going to find anywhere else, and they're a little bougie, I get it, but you know what? Fuck it. We need to be bougie every once in a while. They're on the list. And at number 1, we have Domino's. Now listen here. I don't want to hear your fucking voice about Pizza Hut. What about Pizza Hut? What about it? Don't even fucking say Papa John's in my fucking presence. Domino's is the quintessential pizza experience, and I don't want to hear you run your dirty little mouth about anything else.
Okay. A lot of little dirty little mouth runnings happening. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you what. I heard a lot of people going on and on about and pizza. That's okay. It's just shaped different. It's okay. I'm cool with a nice fire grilled pizza. I have definitely had great fire grilled pizza from places you probably just like from an Italian restaurant, like but not from like a chain, so to speak. I don't even think Uno's counts anymore.
Yes, I think only in Chicago at this point.
I Doctor Who said Domino cheese is legit a heavy mix of wood pulp. Here's a list of fillings per change spot. Domino's ranked the highest in processed food cheese. Listen, let me listen. Why are we being judgmental? Look, let me say a couple things. Starting with, I love McDonald's. I don't care. You don't have to eat it. I love it. It's there. It tastes good. It might be fake, but listen, we've learned to love a lot of fake things. It's what it is. It's what it is. So just like, whatever.
Deal with it.
Listen, I have seen Naked and Afraid people eat the bark off of trees, bro. It can sustain you. It's like I don't like it's like I can't. You know what I mean? The way what you just said about wood pulp is how I feel about spinach. It's just leaves, dog. Don't eat that. But people do. So whatever. Cabbage, same thing. It's just leaves. Don't eat that. You might as well just go pull them off of a tree. Why not? The same thing. Look, J. Robert Dean said I prefer BK, but I have theories about burger preferences, and let me tell you something. If you tell Mari you like BK, she just throw up and around.
She about to come out of nowhere. Talking about Burger King?
How do you have cheap budget list on a pizza with overpriced bougie pizza on the same list? The overpriced bougie pizza makes the list because of the variety, because just the different kinds of pizza that you can get there that you just can't get anywhere else.
Wow, yeah.
That's
what
he
their
said.
pizza I think I've had their pizza maybe twice. Honestly,
Had it
and
once.
and it was okay. It was just like just the sheer amount of what I could go on that menu and just throw in that pizza. I was just like, okay. But then places like Mod Pizza, I saw someone brought that up, like Mod Pizza. Well, we had 1,000 Degrees Pizza down the street, which is gone.
It was a hard D. Had to.
Yeah. Found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Made a trip.
Oh.
They're not there no more.
But yeah, everything is in
that's
place.
A costly trip with gas prices the way they are now, bro.
No, it wasn't recently. It was probably like a year ago or so. I was already down there. I was already down that area.
What about spinach on pizza? LOL, is that boosted by pizza or brought down by the spinach? Spinach on pizza definitely makes pizza worse. That's how I feel. You should only eat spinach if you are cosplaying Popeye. That's where I'm at.
Spinach on pizza. Ugh. No, sir.
I mean, Z Pizza? Does it say? I don't know what Z Pizza is.
I think they do.
I don't know. Yeah, listen. Here, look. Clearly, we all have. Did the great pineapple pizza debate happen yet? No. There's nothing to debate. Pineapple is fine on pizza.
Yep.
It works incredibly well.
Yes,
pineapple.
It does.
I mean, I don't think pineapple should be on pizza without ham.
It needs a salty sweet combination with it.
I mean, you can do it with pepperoni, but
bacon is pretty solid too.
I do it with pepperoni and bacon. Pineapple, pepperoni, and bacon. I do sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's that combination of like sweet and salty.
Yeah,
whatever. Like I think it works just fine. I really do. You think Z Pizza rebranded and came back as ham pizza? That's possible. That's what that is.
Look it up right quick.
Spinach on pizza is really good if you have it with parm sauce and feta and extra onions. All of that sounds wrong to me.
No, Z Pizza.
But again,
this is the same one.
That's why California Pizza Kitchen is on the list, because you could just go put whatever you want on it. Pineapple works best with pepperoni and jalapenos. I could see that.
I could see that.
I could see that. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't. Look, this is all opinion based, to each their own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Realistically, what I know is that all pizza is good. All of it. Just some pizza is better than others, but all pizza is good. If you're having a get together and it's like, oh, we getting pizza, and the pizza shows up, like if you let people pick, you might have a fight or an argument about whatever. But if you show up to a gathering and there's pizza there,
you're gonna eat that pizza.
Generally speaking, regardless of what it like, it's just like, oh yeah, let me grab a slice. It's not like it's pizza. You know what I'm saying? It's like
there was a time I would have agreed with you until I had one that I couldn't even finish. It was that bad.
Oh yeah,
smelled like
Which one was that?
Grotto.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, we had Chuck E. Cheese pizza like twice last week. Incredible.
That pizza is
incredible. And just plain, it's just pizza. What's good? Doctor Who said this topic is killing me as I became allergic to all dairy. I haven't had pizza in years. Well, good normal pizza. I am. Sorry to hear that.
Yes, Zayna. Yes, Grotto. It's one up the street, and I never had it before. It always smelled good. So for that, I was like, you know what? Let me finally check them out.
Sin, you about to make me make a trip out there. I want to try that.
You're right, man. Pizza party used to be the best in school.
It smelled way better than it tasted.
J. Robert Dean said, not all pizza is good. I've had some awful pizza because the crust is garbage. You were right earlier, G. The crust is the key. I mean, again, but listen. I still don't believe the pizza was awful. I believe you had pizza that wasn't as good as other pizza you've had. So, like, when you say pizza was terrible, to me, it just means it was terrible compared to what you would rather have or what you have had. But, like, I don't want to say pizza is pizza, because that's clearly not the case. We all have these differing opinions on how it gets made and, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But again, generally speaking, if they put pizza in front of you, like most people aren't just, again, it seems like I had one that made me almost throw up. Maybe that was just a bad batch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't put that on like, oh, just Grotto pizza is so bad that now, even if it means that, Sin, you could never go back there because in your head, That's what you always think about. It's kind of like how people always say to me, like, you drink tequila. Oh, man, I can't drink tequila. That's because you have terrible memories of something.
Memories attached to that tequila.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody has a tequila story that's like, yeah, I can't do it. Ever again. So, like, I can see that, Sin, if you're like, nah.
It just wasn't good. Like, I paid for it, so yes, I ate like half of it. I was like, whatever. Like, I'm not finishing this. Like,
my man forced him, so he's like, I ain't wasting that money.
No, that's not happening. Nah.
Isn't CEC pizza just Mama Celeste frozen pizza? No. No, it's not.
Hey, Mama Celeste.
Mama Celeste.
Hey,
them little dollar microwave joints, clean. If you put the little silver disc on it and let it get crispy, clean. Yeah. See, look at Leah. Tequila. Oh boy, man, tequila and pizza, you be fine. You won't even remember that pizza. It'll be fine. Michael said it best on The Office. Pizza is the great equalizer. I can't really argue with that. No. See, look, tequila is my SH. I like it. Vegan pizza is no longer pizza. I can kind of see that. I think anytime you take something and you make it out of something else, it's gonna potentially make it. Yeah, like
I wouldn't mind trying it. Like I've tried some of the, replacement. Like there's some of it that's been kind of good, but then there's the parallel end of it, and it just be bad.
Oh, Zayda. Zayda said one time my Mama Celeste fell out of the box and rolled across the floor, and I cried because of the last one. I've never been the same. Mama Celeste joints be hitting. Like when you got it in your head that you know it's one in the freezer, and you're coming home to that joint, and you come straight home from school or straight home from work, you ready to pop. Man, what? I don't know. It's few things that hit better than that. I don't know. Hey, listen, DiGiorno frozen pizza is incredible, and that croissant crust. Oh man, we used to have DiGiorno pizza every Monday, and then we kind of like we would bounce back and forth to Tombstone. I'm sure if you're old enough, you remember getting the fresh Elio's joints.
That's the joint I said earlier. I still eat them joints.
Blaze, is Blaze I
haven't had Blaze.
A full like are they a chain?
Al, you know what? One that I just thought of. Hey, Tatiana, you know what? Was one we forgot about. I tried Donato's. It's funny the name. So Red Robin has a pizza joint now.
Like a plate, like a restaurant?
It's originally I thought it was one of those places that show up in like Uber Eats or DoorDash that was like working out of somebody else's kitchen. But this is like their actual own branded pizza that they sell. That joint is actually really good. It's Red Robin.
It's
Red Robin. Red Robin.
Yeah,
and that joint is actually really good.
That Applebee's or Fridays has a joint called Conviction
Chicken or whatever. Yeah,
Conviction Chicken. Like inside of it, like you can order it online and go
everybody's doing that now. Like I know they were working out of it, but some are just now like adding these extra places inside of there.
French bread pizza's good. I mean, listen, if we're gonna start going there, then just go ahead and chalk one up for Bagel Bites, bro, because them joints used to hit.
Hey, Bagel Bites for the win.
Joints used to hit. I never liked what were those pizza rolls? They're garbage.
What the Tostino's joints?
They're plastic.
No.
Nah, I rock.
They're
the
plastic.
Tostino's joints, I rock with them joints.
Yeah, you can have them. They're not. I don't know what that is, bro. That is not crust. That's wrapped. That's not bread. That is wrapped around whatever that filling is.
I'm good with it.
I enjoy it. I would take Bagel Bites over pizza rolls.
I will tell you this: those pizza rolls, though, they have to go in like the oven or a toaster oven. I'm not putting those in the microwave. So that's where Bagel Bites, I would definitely say, has that victory at, because you can definitely eat those either way, and they come out great either way.
Leah said the Red Robin pizza was so. I'm glad you liked the jokes. Ben said he knows not to change, but the Stouffer's French bread pizzas were always
Stouffer's French bread pizzas.
They're okay. In the clutch,
they're solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got those pizza cupcakes. I want to try.
Whoa, wait! You said pizza cupcakes?
Yeah, they were on Shark Tank.
Yeah, they're cupcake pizzas.
Yeah. The Wegmans, check Wegmans. The Wegmans by me sells them.
Bagel bites are definitely a thing. Shady.
Oh, the pizza cupcake.
Sin, do you remember when we were in like elementary school? They used to have days where they would give us pizza burgers. Do you remember that?
No.
Bro, it was like pizza. It was a pizza on a Thomas's English muffin, but it also had like burger meat on it. It was a cheese pizza on a Thomas's English muffin with burger meat, and them joints were incredible.
I know what you're talking about.
It was so good, bro. Man, it's pizza burgers. The joints just be on the menu, straight up. Yep. J. Robert D said, "I'm pretty sure I've gained pounds with this discussion."
I knew some pizza. One.
I think
pizza rolls in the microwave suffer from the hot pocket syndrome. Nuclear on the outside, frozen in the center.
First off, pizza don't go in the microwave. That's just
you're right. You can reheat pizza in the microwave carefully.
Yeah.
Nah, it can be done. It can be done. It should be done in the oven, but you can do it in a microwave. Like you can just heat it now. If it was already, if we're talking about pizza that has been in your refrigerator and it's coming out of your refrigerator to be heated, don't put it in the microwave.
Okay.
But if it's just it has cooled
in the
down
box,
and you want you just want to heat it
back up,
tossing
in there for a couple of seconds and you good. You be good.
That's
right in the toaster oven.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't think this was gonna be like a 45-minute discussion on pizza, but you never know because people love their pizza, man. And it's
I can't do cold pizza.
I can do cold pizza.
In a pinch, yeah, sure.
No, in a college dorm, like hey, you had that pizza from the night before and that joint's just ready to go. I'm sorry. That was college dorm life.
Yeah. All right, J. Robert D's, listen. Not everybody has a non-stick skillet. Ready to go.
Now you talking, J. Robert. Now you talking.
I mean, I'm not saying
I'm not mad at that.
No. I'm not saying you wrong, but here's the other thing. I'm going to tell you right now that if I take pizza and I put it in the microwave for 20 seconds to 25 seconds, it's because I'm not taking out a skillet and spending 8 minutes and then cleaning the skillet to do it. I'm moving. Let's get this joint back. I got to get back to this game or whatever it is. Like I'm not, that takes time. If I'm going to do that, I'm not going to make something.
Leah, air fryer joint works
hey, Shady,
I haven't tried in the air fryer yet, and even though I have
one, air fryer. Hey, dog, let me tell you how. Like after getting my air fryer, I use that joint more than anything now.
I believe it.
Like I tell you that thing is absolutely amazing.
Too big for it, then yeah, I use it all the time.
Hey, listen. Hey, Joe, what was the name of Pasquale's is the name of Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Chuck E. Cheese junk.
Mm-hmm. If you go, so you can order Chuck E. Cheese pizza on
DoorDash, Uber Eats. It's on I think it's
DoorDash. I think you can do Chuck E. Cheese, but Pasquale's, if you order Pasquale's pizza from DoorDash, it's Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Yeah. That's what it is.
I laughed when I figured that out.
Facebook user is type your name in so we know.
So we know who it is. Right? I don't know why.
I think that's my uncle.
Okay. My college days at local pizza place was 2 for $1 on Wednesdays, 1 pie for dinner, 1 for breakfast, just roll over, flip over. Yes! And listen, let me tell you something. My days at Morgan, at Papa John, like nobody knew Papa John's yet. But Papa John's used to do this joint called the Late Night Study Special, which was
it's Thomas.
Okay.
Oh, Thomas, got it.
I don't know if
it was like
you today, man.
It was like $12 for like 2 cans of soda, 2 medium, 1 topping pizzas for $12. It was like incredible, and they would deliver that joint, and literally the box would just say pizza. Like it didn't even have, it didn't have a logo, it didn't have whatever, just a white box that said pizza, bro. It was like straight up a movie pizza. Speaking of which, these movie theaters that sell pizza, and that pizza's pretty good.
It is.
It's almost in line with bowling alley pizza. I'm telling you, man, bowling alley food, so good, bro. So good.
So we need to take a trip to the we gotta go bowling.
I think we discussed that a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. I started putting some plans in action, and we just have things happening. You know what I mean? On the weekends, we're gonna be busy this weekend. We can't do it this weekend. Hey, listen, I wanna Cinemark pizza. Cinemark pizza's good. I don't know if it's great, But it's good. Yeah. Bowling Alley Burgers. That's what I'm trying to say. Man, they burgers, their fries, and their pizza. And as a matter of fact,
Fries.
they
Hey, look.
chicken tenders.
The chicken tenders.
I'm with you. I'm with you,
What's up,
Shady.
Shady? Let's go bowling.
Let's just put it out there and do it.
Let's go. I'm down. Yes, it's because of where you are as it is for it's very mom and pop. You know what I mean? It has that kind of like diners, drive-ins, and dives kind of feel to it. It's just like high school kids back there cooking what's in there. You know what I mean? Or whatever, right? It's always somebody who's been working in a bowling alley for like 20 years or whatever who's back there who just knows, you know, what to do. You get that joint with a picture of whatever drink.
Whatever drink it is.
Woo!
Bruh.
I'm working my Lancer.
Straight up. Listen, whatever you need, my bowler should
Cuddy was like, stay in the trunk.
Oh, no. Buddy trying to come show off. But ready to go. And I can appreciate that.
Cuddy trying to get cooked.
Yeah, hey, listen, the fries are always money. Listen, 2 little packets of the little salt and pepper packets right on the fries. Golden. Just so good. First Friday or weekend of August. Let's go. All right, we'll talk that out. I'm going to reach out. We about to figure something out. Yeah, are we going to bowl in Timbuktu? I mean, we going to bowl where it seems convenient for most people.
Everybody, I was going to say.
Yes.
That's what.
Got to find that central.
Yes.
Here's what I'll say. You're asking that question like we already planned this. This just happened.
Said bowling, everybody was like, let's do it. So the plan formulates on the spot.
First of all, Leah, you can keep the mayo. You can keep the mayo forever.
Hey, the mayo and the ketchup thing, originally when I first heard that, I was like, absolutely not. And that was like an elementary, middle school type thing.
Pink sauce.
And then what's funny to me is how long, like, we've been doing, like, the ketchup and mayo thing. Like, Heinz just caught on to that probably within, like, the last, I would say, like, year to 2 years. And then they actually finally just started selling it mixed in the container already.
That's terrible. That's terrible, dog. But I mean, I guess whatever you got to do to make mayo better, add something else to it. I don't know, man.
Mayo and ketchup.
I remember the first time I went to the grocery store and they had a mayo section. I was like, when did this happen?
Hey, dog.
Hey, there's a lot of mayos, my dude.
I know. That's what I learned looking at it. Like,
including our Japanese mayos that I'm about to start trying.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, you can try them all by yourself, buddy. That's not going to be a loading snacks thing. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Tartar sauce, you can have that. You can have that. I
don't even really want tartar sauce with fish.
I don't even.
But that's a consistency thing more than it is like I don't. It's too much goop. Like that's just that's
ketchup, maybe a little vinegar.
Yum sauce I'm down with. Duck sauce I'm down with.
Oh,
Mumbo sauce I'm down with. Fries and vanilla shake all day.
All day.
Yep.
Polynesian sauce,
vanilla shake. Sundays, like
I'll never forget the first time Gage put me on to that. I thought he was crazy.
I have not, J. Robert. I actually saw it in the store. I think I was in Wegmans, as a matter of fact, and they had like a couple different ones in there. But I didn't grab it though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we could do this sauce thing forever. Here's what I want to do. We're gonna change gears really quickly. Jokes.
Yo,
what is this?
It looks like the GameCube logo.
Doesn't it look like the GameCube logo?
But it's a P though, so I'm like, don't say it's like the Play Cube. The Play Cube.
Today,
weak like that.
We got an announcement of a new console.
Don't say it's called the Play Cube.
It's called the Polium 1. Listen, I want you to know, Twitter was on fire today. They was like, pretty sure they stole that logo. Do you know these fools answered on Twitter like, of course it looks like the GameCube logo, except the GameCube is a G and ours is a P. It's not the same thing. I'm sorry. Straight up, dog.
Dog, y'all some slackers. You couldn't come up with your own logo? You some slackers.
I respect the honesty though. Like,
hey,
they used the stock photos. Like, I don't know what. Hey, we need to make this logo right quick.
I want you to know. There are a couple things about this console that we have to discuss. I do want you to know though that they recently tweeted that a new logo is in the works. That's what I'm saying. after
Done.
today.
Hey, pop the image up one more time, right quick.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem. Wow. Bro, it's a GameCube.
Pop the other Joan up with the controller.
Oh yeah.
Nah, you can have it.
So I'm gonna tell you what this is. Here's what I find very
PlayStation
interesting about this.
controller on a Roku.
That's basically what it is. Or on a what was that kickstarted game console that was like an Android box? What's the name of that joint?
Oh, I know it's just
Right, it's McDowell's, not McDonald's. The gold mark. Facts, bro. Straight up, Doctor Who, you right.
Oh, that was a good one.
Man, oh yeah, Nintendo sent that cease and desist, shut it down. Let me tell you something. Not in this generation was last to be vaccinated for polio. So let me read to you about what this is. I do find this very interesting. We've had a lot of conversation about some of the things that I'm getting ready to talk about in regards to this console. So, Polium 1, the world's first multi-chain gaming console. The Web3 space is expanding, and there are many games that are being built for Web3. As of today, there are more people that play on the console than on PC, and most Web3 games are only available on PC. Polium is building the world's first multi-chain gaming console. The console will be built by the community. It will be capable of running games that are built on different blockchains. Users will be able to play games that are on Immutable X, Solana, Ethereum, Polygon, BNB, EOS, Wax, and Harmony without needing to switch networks. The console will be powerful enough to run high-performance games and will be easy to use for a traditional gamer who doesn't understand Web3. Not only will this solve a problem, but it will also bring mass adoption to the Web3 space. So let me just kind of stop right there. What this means is that this joint is running. It is an NFT console.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that means. It's an NFT console. Mm-hmm. Look, with all the pushback that there is in the gaming space around NFTs to begin with, I mean, look, Web3 is happening. Like it's not going to not happen, right? And something like this is also going to happen. I can tell you right now, this is a failure waiting to happen. This is not even. But the fact that they had the gall, one, to steal Nintendo's logo and flip it upside down, but also to say, look, what they're saying makes a lot of sense. There are a lot of games that are built in Web3. There are a lot of games that are like there are. So there is something that will be happening in that space. Leah says it's too lofty a goal for a gaming system. I don't know if that's the case. I think it's the same goals that all gaming systems have. But especially if you're new in the space and you're trying to do something and nobody knows you. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what you're doing. If Sony announced this, it might be very different. If Nintendo announced it, we wouldn't trust it at all. Because like Nintendo can't do Nintendo can't do Web 3.
Can't do online.
They can't do basic online.
You want to talk to your friends? Get a separate app.
Yeah. You want to play with your friends? We need your GameCube Social Security number. Yep. It's like, so if Microsoft did it, it would be immediately like, nobody likes Microsoft. So it immediately would be a problem. Mm-hmm. Sony could get away with announcing something like this. If you're any other company besides them, even if Amazon had announced this, like Amazon has a console, sort of. Mm-hmm. They have a streaming option, right, in Luna. Google did the same thing. So for this company to kind of show up, not the Polion Station 3, this kind of came, I'm not going to say out of nowhere. It came out of left field. Mm-hmm. Boy, when I tell you Twitter was on fire, it wasn't enough that it was like, again, gaming and gamers have been so resistant to everything that has to do with NFTs being involved in the gaming space. They were already on fire about that. And then they dropped the logo. And the shenanigans just... What? Keyboard warriors, bro.
Yep, they went to work.
I'm gonna have to share this screen. Hold on, yo. I wasn't going to, but I guess I will. Oh man. I don't. Well, all right, hold on. Because I kind of want you to see.
See the discourse that was going on throughout Twitter.
I just want you to see this one tweet response. All right, you can see that.
Yeah, the GameCube logo.
That's about
So,
it.
so this person tweeted, "Man, logo looks kind of familiar," and there's the response. It looks familiar, but GameCube has a G, and the cube represents their name. R cube represents blockchain, and the P stands for Polium. Smiley face, like that was like,
What? It
bro,
represents blockchain. And the
that was
B stands
yesterday.
for volume.
It's it's crazy. I don't know, man. Again, my personal opinion is this goes nowhere.
Nope.
They said it's gonna be released in Q3 of 2024, which you can see right there.
Okay. Wow.
And will only be able to be pre-ordered by players who buy a Polium Pass, an NFT on the Ethereum network, of which 10,000 will be minted. So again, they are basically trying to force you to invest in them using blockchain in order to be able to even pre-order one. It's like, I don't. They say it'll be 8K HDR at 120 frames per second in ray tracing.
Okay.
Realistically, most people think it's a scam, and it's probably a scam.
It's the Dogecoin of gaming consoles.
I guess. Tardy Ty, welcome to the show, bro. Yeah, the P stands for hope.
Sounds cute.
Yeah, I don't have any hope for this.
No.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I think when somebody who is a major gaming publisher, not necessarily someone who creates hardware, but a major gaming publisher manages to do something that is NFT focused that works, and people don't go don't hate it and go crazy over it and immediately cancel it, then somebody else can kind of come out of the woodworks and maybe try to do something different. Yeah. So that happens.
Getting that first one off the ground is going to be tricky.
Leave it alone.
Bruh. Good night, Leah.
All right.
Night, Leah.
Well. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's stupid. It does look like Amazon Luna.
I was going to say, not in the colors. Like, they didn't ripped off Luna for the design, PlayStation controller design, GameCube logo. There's a whole bunch of infringement I'm seeing upon this console.
Yeah.
It's not an original idea looking at it.
But it's blockchain.
Analog sticks look uncomfortable.
No bull. It looks like the old what was that old streaming
like Nintendo?
Box? What was that? What was AB? What was that old streaming thing? It was that red and black box that you could hook like your. It wasn't the TiVo setup, but somebody made a jump that you were supposed to be able to like hook your cable box up to it and
Sling.
Nah, it wasn't Sling. Was that Sling?
Yeah, it was Sling. It was Sling. So the original Sling, it was called a Sling box. He said it was red. It was red and black. It was red and black, and they were red and gray. It was a Sling box, and that was before Sling became Sling TV. But it was a Sling box. That sort of acted like a DVR.
Yep.
I told you. He's like, yeah, that's it. That wasn't it. Was that it? Yes, that was it. I remember. I was selling it, sir.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I was selling them. I mean, I have one.
I do too. Like
I did use it for a while. It was cool. Ahead of its time. Just like Google TV. I had a Google TV as well. That was great. For a little while. It's ahead of its time. Mouse and keyboard on the couch. Very cool. But again, like a lot of the things that Google does, they supported it for like a year and then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, look, couple of things that are happening. Jokes. I'm gonna send you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop something in the OneDrive. Give me a moment.
Cool.
Meanwhile, BlurCon is coming up this weekend, and we are going to be there. We have our press badges as well as a panel. Joseph, what time is our panel?
It is at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. So, hey, listen, we know what BlurCon Saturday nights are like.
Yes.
Um,
A lot of hangovers gonna be in the building. A lot of hangovers.
It's gonna be,
Yeah.
Interesting.
it will not surprise me if it's a little rough for some people at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning at BlurCon.
Get
What
your
I want you to
coffee,
know though
G
is
Fuel,
we'll be
whatever you
there.
need.
Jokes. I'm gonna drop this in the conventions folder.
Gotcha. I'm actually
Um,
already in that jump.
are you?
I've just because I knew you were going to do it earlier, so I've just literally just been in there the whole time.
So actually, hold on. I'm gonna give you a new folder.
Oh.
And we're just gonna make it 2022. So yeah, so we'll be doing our Being Comfortable Being a Geek panel on Sunday at 10 a.m. at BlurCon. And this is kind of a homecoming for us because this was the first panel we ever did at the first place we ever did a panel.
Mm-hmm.
So, a panel of our own. We had been involved in other people's panels in some manner previously. It should be there now, jokes. But this is kind of like coming home. I want to take a minute. Sin,
Yo.
can you vocalize? Can you explain what Rod? Great. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Can you explain to people what makes BlurCon special?
It is a place where POCs can go and celebrate the fandoms that we love and what we feel like is a safe space. I think that's a good way to decide it. And not only the pop culture stuff we love, whether it's anime, wrestling, Marvel, DC, all that type of stuff, we get to be us while doing it. You know what I mean? Like they have cookout while you're there. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a barbershop there. You know what I mean? Cutting hair and doing barbershop talk with doing all type of stuff. It's a very unique experience for us. And it's great. And it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Hey, that was probably the most honest because it is a lot. It's a lot.
All day, all night long. Doesn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's slightly overwhelming going to BlurCon. It's slightly overwhelming to see so many people that look like you.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like home in a way that is not like being at any other convention. It just really is. It's a different experience, to say the least. And
yeah,
BlurCon is always exciting for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have a favorite convention. Do you have a favorite convention, Jokes?
It's hard to say because it's kind of like how Sin was talking. Like we get experiences at all these different conventions that are just so different, it's hard to really just say that one is my specific favorite. Like I believe there's elements of every con that we go to that I probably really like and really enjoy, but
Yeah.
I can't really say. I would definitely say for like for BlurCon, it's very open, it's very well. I mean, pretty much I think every con we go to is for the most part is like that, but there's just that difference with BlurCon. Um, it just it wants to give you it creates this safe environment, just like Sen said, for POCs, but at the same time wants to be open to make sure that everybody is comfortable enough to still come to the convention. Um, but I can't say that I have a specific favorite convention just because there's something every single one that we go to that the others don't have that I 100% go to the convention for.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. Yeah, I don't. While I don't know if I would call BlurCon my favorite convention, it is certainly unique, and I get a feeling being there that I don't get from any other convention I go to.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Um, it is it should be that I could like it should be that I could say it's just another Comic Con, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there is something to the fact that it runs like 24 hours, like it's constant, so it doesn't end. I mean, there's stuff that doesn't start until 2 in the morning. Um, so there's constantly stuff to do, and it runs all night long. And the 24-hour food trucks, and again, like you were saying, the the barbershop. It's like being at a cookout. It's like going to homecoming,
Mm-hmm.
a college
Uh,
level homecoming.
this year,
Um,
like this honestly now because of the homecoming theme for this particular BlurCon, right now has it set for me as probably being my favorite con of the year right now to
dog,
go to.
you say that like you bringing your instrument or something, dog.
I didn't say I was gonna play.
He gonna be in the marching band, rocking with him.
Hey, I'm not going to be surprised because, of course, they're bringing their band. The Capital City All Star Band is coming. I've played for the director. I know he's going to ask me why are you not why are you not over here in in this group right now.
Is he gonna ask you?
I know he will probably ask me why I am not a part of the band right now. Marcus, the Beast Wars Con thing. I can't make that because I would get sued if I did it. So it technically is a Transformers Con already. So that's probably going to be included in that. And Power Morphicon, whenever I can finally make a trip out to California for that, because yeah, that's a trip in itself.
Rob Van Blaze said the vibe is different, and there's less pressure for me as a creator that I definitely feel at other cons. Being a creator of color, again, I think that
Understand
is
that.
just
Yeah.
I think it definitely matters. What's up, Alfonso? Kidlet, what's happening? Um, yeah, it is all love. It is a great atmosphere. I mean, it is different. Heather said, I feel like I can let my guard down at BlurCon. Very peaceful and fun. Um, you know, I'm extremely excited about the idea of them being able to maintain those kinds of feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It is walking into a convention and seeing all the people, all the cosplayers up on the escalator and on the main floor, and then you look
Mm-hmm.
down 2 floors, and it's just like a large group of people doing like the wobble.
I was at the wobble, the electric slide.
At
I
the
don't
DJ booth down there with
know
the
what time of
arcade.
day it is.
DJ just cranking with with the arcade set up with the with MagFest down there. It's a completely different feeling
And
that
not to
does feel
mention,
more like you went back to your old college campus, or like you went to a, a cookout, with a lot of people. Like it just feels, the vibe is very different.
it's still growing. Like we
Yeah,
knew, we
Yeah.
knew they were going to spill the hotel over to the one across the street, but now knowing that they have like registration in a third hotel that they're running it out of, like just gives you any indication on where they're going. Oh, I can send you the image for it. I gotta
um,
put the new one up that they had finally just released like a week ago.
Anime Expo.
Yeah, man. Listen, BlurCon is definitely special. If there's something else like it, I haven't been to it.
Nope.
You know what I mean? That's what I can tell you is that if
When
there's
it
something
comes to
else,
BlurCon, you got to talk about that water. That water
Oh,
hit different at BlurCon.
God,
I don't. That what? It's just.
they don't.
I gotta talk like the dude from the Peace thing. It's just like that ice cold water that you just go in there. There's something different about it that you just don't get in any other conventions. You go in there. And
You right, Candace. Hilton did get his start throwing college parties. That's the real thing. So
That's when you do
um,
something good, you make it a business.
I mean
And
that's
you
real.
don't like.
That's real. I mean that's yeah. I mean I just yeah that entire the entire vibe of being there, the all night to be yourself, the like Heather said, being able to let your guard down, like it feels less
Yeah,
stiff.
yeah.
It feels
Agreed.
a lot less stiff. Um, than going to other conventions feel robotic by comparison.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Is
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
um it's one of those things where it's like it feels like there's so much going on that it seems like they couldn't possibly have any idea what the hell is going on. Right? Like that's kind of how it is, right? It in the way that like if you're at a house party
Mm-hmm.
and that party is upstairs and downstairs and in the kitchen and in the backyard
yeah.
and in the
Front
front
yard.
yard. It's
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? And so it's like there's this thing about not being able to get to everything and knowing you can't and still feeling like you missed something, like you're missing something that's happening, which clearly at other conventions, there's constantly panels happening, people doing signings in some place. You know what I mean? Stuff going on at people's tables. You clearly can't do everything and be at everything, but it feels less like you're missing out to me at a lot of the other conventions that we go to. Sam asks, is BlurCon more of an art show or comic show or cosplay show? Or BlurCon is probably an or.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot of everything. BlurCon is a celebration of geek culture, of nerd culture, and all of the things that it encompasses. So yes, it is the art. Yes, it is the writing and the authors. Yes, it is the cosplay. Yes, it is the actors and the actresses. Um, it is the anime. It is the Maiden Cafe, which I don't think they're doing this year.
The
they
May
Um,
Cafe?
moved it. The May
I think they're
Cafe.
No,
not.
they're
I
doing the
think
May Cafe. No, they're
okay.
doing it.
I think they just moved it.
Maybe they moved it. Maybe that's what I
It's
saw.
a different location.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it is the anime. It is the MCU. It's definitely less comic book. It's not a comic con. Like you don't really see
Yeah.
people. There are a couple. There's like one or two vendors that sell comic books. Almost everybody else who's there is somebody who is an artist of some type, an author of some type, or um vending something of some
Mhm.
type. As far as like that area is concerned. Honestly, the rest of it is music and video games. Like I said, a barbershop. There's always like an anime area where there's showing anime and people going in the theater room and watching anime all day.
Mhm.
DC Anime Club is always there.
And they got the spicy stuff at night that they watching there.
They do, and they have the spicy stuff at night across the board.
Okay.
Mhm.
There's always like the burlesque mystery
Mm-hmm.
show that happens every year. Um, they do the hentai stuff in the anime room at night after hours. Again, it's a party. It just never really
Mm-hmm.
stops. You know what I mean?
Nope.
There's, oh, we're having an after party after the party. Like there's literally
Literally an
Yeah.
after party.
an after party after the party. Like it's super super crazy. Sam said not to be self-centered, but somebody vending like us, yes. Yes, the thing about it is, while it is BlurredCon, it is a black nerd convention,
Mhm.
PLC. It is open to everyone, and it is the. I'll be honest. I don't think that the name does a great job of necessarily conveying that. outwardly.
to the
But
public. Yeah.
yeah, but one of their main things is the idea of being inclusive and inclusionary and having anybody be able to come and participate and show and sell their wares. And so you would not be out of place. You would be outnumbered, but you would not be out of place. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Did I say that?
No,
Yeah.
I think
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, J. Robert Dean says, "Sam, from my understanding, is an intersection of pop culture, arts, specific POC, Black perspective focus. It is. We always get to talk to the folks that um there is essentially a Latin version of BlurredCon that happens every year as
Mm-hmm.
well. Happens in Philadelphia. It's Nertino.
Nertino.
Yep.
We always get to talk to them while we're there. We never get to go to Nertino because that convention always happens the exact same time as we're doing Extra Life,
Yep.
and so we never get to go to that. There's a thin possibility that may change this year. We may be doing Extra Life differently this year. Um, yeah. Heather said, in my opinion, it's an inclusive con that centers Black experience. You're right. J. Robert Deans is celebratory of other cultures and perspectives without excluding them. Correct. Sam said, as long as I'm not taking up space, that's cool. It seems like a cool show. I'd love to go sometime. And you absolutely should. You can be our road dog. You can hang out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, vending space. It is tough to get in there. Like vendors, like they sell out their vending spaces pretty
Like
quickly.
almost the
Yeah.
moment they put it up and everybody applies for them, like you will get waitlisted like the second day.
Yeah, it's pretty serious. Um, yeah, Marcus, Extra Life. It's gonna be. Yeah, no. Realistically, what we're looking at is doing 3 days for Extra Life instead of 1 day. And splitting that 24 hours into 3 8-hour sessions.
Yep.
We would like to get more people to be able to participate in playing and gaming with us, and then being able to bring their audiences along and hopefully be able to raise more money that way. So we are looking at changing the way we do it so that we can have more participants, so that hopefully we can raise more money and that it's a little easier
For
for people
people to
to
actually
watch and to hang out and to kind of chunk it.
And
Um,
overall, it would be easier on us as well, trying to run the 24-hour gauntlet. You know.
I mean,
still.
it's not really a problem for me and Sin. Jokes usually.
But yeah,
Hey, I
after his
disappeared.
bedtime.
Hey,
He
whoa, wait, no,
you know,
last year I championed that joint. I made it through all 25 that we did for it last year.
you had your big boy juice.
I had my big boy juice.
Yeah, right. You're right. I know they pre-sold this year's tables on the last day of BlurCon last year, which again is a thing. Like it's getting this convention is growing very very quickly. I will be honest with you, if not for the pandemic,
Mm.
this joint might be out of control. This convention would probably have already encompassed
Multiple
a third
hotels.
hotel
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, easily.
Honestly, this joint is the idea eventually is this joint turns like Dragon Con and being able to take over like the
That whole
city,
block.
like city
Yeah, that whole
blocks,
area. Yeah.
and like have different events going on in different conventions. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me after what we see this year. Next year's probably already going to be looking like that.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, look, I'm really excited about it. Normally it has in previous years been Thursday through Sunday. This year it's Friday through Sunday, so it's a little shorter, a little more compact. But again, still doing a lot to try to keep people safe. So you got to show proof of vaccination, all that kind of stuff to get in. Again, we will be there all 3 days. As a matter of fact, when we shut this down tonight, we're going to do a little additional pre-planning or whatever and setting some things up for the weekend. Keep your eyes peeled. There will be a Facebook event that is getting ready to go live.
It is already live.
There it is. We
It's
live.
already live.
So that we can just kind of help get the word out that we'll be there. We know a lot of people who are vending there. We know a lot of people who are doing panels there. And we're looking forward to seeing a lot of people. I do believe that the badges
they
are
are.
masked again, Heather.
He did.
That was one of the best things they did last year was that they made the actual badges. Instead of giving you something to wear around your neck, they gave you a mask because they are requiring that in most indoor spaces you have to wear a mask. So they actually have BlurCon masks that you put over, and then like in the spaces where it was okay to not have one, you could let it hang, like dangle from your ear, or you could wear it, somewhere. But that's how they did it. Who's ordering the pizza
Hey, one of
for?
them. Hey, if we're there, one of them food trucks. Hey, them food trucks. It was a pizza joint that they had
I
there.
think he's talking about for Extra Life.
Oh, Extra Life. Oh,
I mean, I'm gonna order my own because
I
we'll
am.
probably all be in separate spaces. But
Right.
yeah. Listen, one of the things they do at BlurCon. What's up, BP? They have food trucks that are outside of the venue 24 hours, like
Mm-hmm.
24 hours a day. And that's important because, again, there are things that don't start until 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
When they do the after party at 3 a.m., 3:30, people come, like
Right over
1,000
there.
people or more come billowing out of the hotel into the side parking lot where all the food trucks are. And there's vegan stuff, there's barbecue
Mm-hmm.
stuff, there's a pizza truck, there's a taco truck,
A little bit of
there's ice
everything.
cream and
Yeah.
dessert trucks.
They
They
got
like
funnel
it's
cake this year. I'm going
yeah,
for it.
Mm-hmm.
yes, yeah. I mean, and it's like I remember the first year, like they tried to tell the people on the
Yep.
food trucks, like, listen,
Hey, y'all need
y'all
y'all.
gotta
Hey,
get
Y'all need
ready
more
in
than
24
this.
hours. And I'm gonna tell you what, people came out at like 2 a.m. and people were like, we sent somebody to go get food. We sent like it's
it
Same thing
was.
with that. Same thing with that pizza shop right around the corner from the hotel. He went there and tried to tell them, "Hey, look, y'all might want to have people here late, like order extra stuff because they." And the same thing happened to them. Like
Mm-hmm.
went over there and bought them all out.
there it is. Don't
Oh,
tell me
you
what
already
it
know the
is.
funnel cake.
Funnel
I feel like
cake.
there's gonna be some on-site snack bites besides the ones we're gonna take there.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You already
I
broke
would,
down and ate them
I,
Snickerdoodle Pop Tarts.
nah.
Nah,
Oh,
you
did
say
you?
no? I didn't. I'm thinking
Oh,
you
nah,
did
nah,
probably.
no, no, no. I was gonna ready to say that I ordered Checkers the other day and had some of them funnel cake fries. Good
Ooh,
lord. Oh my god, bro. They
The
do.
dogs
They
on the curb
do.
truck.
Hey, the hot dog joint.
Oh, glizzies. All right.
Yeah, it's a good time, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll be there this
facts.
weekend. We'll have a full report to talk to y'all about when we come back next week.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. If you're gonna be there, if you see us, say hi. If you are in
Please do.
cosplay and we won't recognize you, say hi.
Please.
Let
I'm
us
sure we
know.
know your cosplays, but it's like,
Where's there a Checkers? It's like
All
four.
out
It's,
here.
it's Checkers all over the place over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't go to them. I'm Uber Eats.
the facts.
Yeah, straight up. Oh, that's your French truck. Yeah, I ran into some friends that work some trucks out there. Last year they had a stage outside. And listen, I'm gonna tell you what. That joint is a party, bro. And them having a marching band coming. You right, jokes.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a thing. So yeah, super looking forward to it. Ready to do that. Let's shut this down. Can we?
I
Yep.
think we're good.
Jokes, you got a job to do.
Gotcha.
Oh, they had that jerk chicken spot out there. You right. There's the Beacons link. You know what to do. Hit the link. Follow us across the board everywhere. If you're not following us in one place versus following us in another, follow us on all of them. Hit the likes, share things, that kind of thing. Subscribe. It's important. We're still on that chase to 1,000 on YouTube. It's going up. Not as fast as I like, but it's going up. Trying to do it without paying them. I don't want to pay
They
Google.
try.
Makes
They
sense.
trying. They trying.
You know. Good night, Candace. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to have to get the Google Ads thing going again. Just trying to make it, as organic as possible. But yes, please make sure you hit those. Please bear in mind Thursday you'll see the new Anime Vault. Jokes. When is the new next episode of the Finisher?
We'll be
Happen.
a couple weeks now. Me and Marcus
Okay.
got to get together for our next event and figure out what we're gonna do.
Okay. Sounds good. Sin, you got a job to do.
Yeah, so let's shout out our top tier patrons, starting with Anthony Cunningham, Marcus Houston, Susan Dorsch, Tyrone Carson, and Meticulous Skin. Thank you very much. We truly, truly appreciate it.
It's true. We do. And we clap for you. Hey, look, man. Yeah, I can't. I could. I can. I can pay them. I just don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm relying on you all to tell more people and to share
Share.
with more people and to
Spread the
like
love.
more
Spread
often
the love.
and to hit the like joints to just to spread the love. We're gonna do a better job. I am working on. I'm always working on something. I'm working on sort of a group initiative between all of us. I'll be reaching out to some people. I know J. Robert Dean's every week we say we need to talk to each other. I don't know. I don't know
We
what
just need
happened.
to set like a
We're busy
time frame
people.
so you guys can just
Um,
have a meeting. Like,
there it is. Buy J. Robert Dean's books. But for all of us creators, everybody who's in this community, specifically this Loading Snacks community, I would really like to see us sharing each other's stuff more often. Throwing it up in our stories on Instagram, pushing each other's work and so forth. So I'm working on something. We'll all chat. You'll probably see a group chat pop up on Facebook or something like that sooner than later with a bunch of invitations for people so we can kind of shout some things out. I'd like for us to kind of have a way to say ahead of the time to each other, hey, I'm working on a thing. It's coming out here.
mm-hmm.
Wouldn't mind if you all help, kind of push it out and that kind of thing. I would really like to make sure that we as a community are doing that for each other and for each other's work and so forth. So we'll be look to hear from me soon. Rob Van Blake said y'all are always good about sharing my stuff and it's appreciated. We appreciate you, man. We really do.
Absolutely.
So for sure. J. Robert Dean, you're right. We should meet in person, and I should bring the checkers. And I'm gonna assume you don't mean black and red, smoke before fire.
No.
We only play kings,
We
double
need them
jump.
funnel cake, fries, burgers,
Okay. Now this is coming from a man who just told me that the conversation about pizza made him gain weight. Now he's like, "Bring me checkers.
Bring me some
Bring
checkers.
it. Just bring it.
Bring me checkers." Look, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. It's always a pleasure. Please remember that almost everybody who is in the crowd is a creator of some sort. So please make sure you go and you follow each other wherever you see one another hanging out, be it YouTube, be it Instagram, be it Facebook, be it Twitter. Uh, Wherever you see them, please go and follow them as well. Before we go, one thing I gotta say. You ready, Jokes?
You want me to try it? You want me to
No,
try
I
it?
don't. I don't.
You don't?
I just want to know if you're ready.
Guess so.
My man said, "F it, I haven't had a good Checkers burger in 30 years."
Jeez.
All right. We can we can do something for you. We can make something happen. I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out. Listen, just because you have a well thought out plan doesn't make it a good idea. With that, we're out. Toodles and loos.